Here we go. The Utah Mammoth are back on the ice tonight for Game 4 of the Stanley Cup playoffs. They hold a 2-game lead over the Las Vegas Golden Knights in the best-of-7 series. Brian Schnee live outside the Delta Center for us. And Brian, what's the atmosphere like ahead of the game? We don't have the sunshine from Friday, but I'm guessing people are still stoked.
People are fired up to be here. They're dodging some raindrops and just making the best of the situation because at the end of the day, playoff hockey is here. I have a hockey stick in my hand. I am a has-been, by the way. Like in most other sports, I did play a few years of hockey. Chase Thomason is in there working on his game right now. We'll get the forecast from Chase right now. He just scored. I'm very proud of you, Chase. That was wonderful. Don't hurt any children. Let's go over here to Adam and Amber, kind enough to hang out with us on 2 News at 5. Adam, I hear that you actually are dressing down for tonight's game.
I am. I was completely tusked out for the first game, but, you know, it's Monday. I had to work a little bit, so I got to get down just a little bit for this one.
I know, I'm always curious, how the Monday night game goes. Did people work today? Did they not? I know you did work today, so I won't tell the employer, which is you, so that works that way. Hey, Friday night, how was that for you to witness history here in Salt Lake City?
Oh, my God. Friday was fantastic. We actually went down to Vegas for the first game, and just coming on Friday, the arena here was louder than anything that they had in Vegas. The atmosphere here was fantastic. The fans were phenomenal, and the game, you couldn't beat it. It was just absolutely amazing.
Obviously, you're hoping for a win tonight, but what do you want to see out of the team here to keep the foot on the gas pedal before they go back south for Game 5?
So I just wanted to see a little bit of consistency. The last game we won, but the shots weren't there. The pressure was there. Finishing is going to be big. Keeping up the speed is really what's going to take on the Knights. I think ultimately, if we can keep that speed and that momentum up, it's going to be hard to beat in round 2.
We'll see how things go. I think a lot of folks are just going to try to get out here in the next little bit and hopefully get in there when those doors open up at 5:30. I don't think there'll be a lot of partying on the plaza tonight.
There should be. It's a little bit chilly, and I'm actually surprised that there's this many people here. But, if you're a diehard, you're here for it. You know what I mean?
We're prepping ourselves for ice hockey, right? It's going to be cold in there. So it's like, yeah.
Thank you both. Have fun in there tonight.
Thank you so much.
So, speaking of cold, we'll get to Chase's forecast in just a moment. Let's go inside. Dave Fox, by the way, was saying it was cold in there Friday. It was nice when he came out. Let's head inside to Dave Fox here, looking at the matchup here tonight. 2-1 series lead. The underdogs are holding it down right now, and we'll see if they can keep that momentum going here tonight, Dave.
Well, and it's such an important, Game 4, Brian, is always huge because if they don't win this game, suddenly the series is tied up at 2 apiece, and it's a best-of-3, and home ice goes back to Vegas. If they win the game, they're up 3-1, and they'll have 3 chances to win that 4th game and finish this thing off. But head coach Bear Bryant says don't be counting your chickens just yet.
This series is far from over. There's a lot of hockey left, and we have a lot of experience. We have a lot of guys who play in those kind of situations, playoff before, so we knew what to expect. Now it's just to keep our head down and make sure we get better because every team in the playoff gets better from game to game. It's no different for us.
So there you go. You know that. What's that old cliche again? Oh, yeah, take them 1 game at a time. And that's exactly what the Mammoth are going to do tonight. Brian, you are right. When I was here on Friday night, I ran outside to kind of warm up. I think it's actually colder out there than it is inside for once. Back to you.
I do plan on running inside to warm up tonight. It's role reversal than what we saw Friday night. Of course, open for that dump tonight.
Maybe if you have a pass.
Dave Fox, thank you very much. Oh, yeah, if I can get myself in there. Let's bring in Chase Thomason here, the all-important forecasts for this evening, because a lot of folks are coming from maybe work. I hope people were working today and not playing hooky on a Monday. Long weekend would be nice.
Yeah.
When are we going to get ourselves out of the raindrops here to maybe,
well, we're out of the raindrops right
drive?
now.
Well,
There's some overhangs around the Delta Center, so you can find some dry spots. But we do have a few showers out there. The good news, though, you probably only need that umbrella for another 30 to 60 more minutes. After 6:30 or 7 o'clock, we should be dry. So let's take a look at satellite and radar. You can see a lot of cloud cover across the state. Central and northern Utah still seeing those scattered showers, but things are going to be winding down here shortly later this evening. But the story probably is going to be the cold. You'll see right now on radar where we have some of that rain, especially right here in downtown Salt Lake City. Everything's kind of pushing west to east. Temperatures right now across the state, we are in the low 40s here in Salt Lake City. It is chilly. We are almost 20 degrees below normal. We're the 30s up towards Park City. So cold temperatures across northern and central Utah. It's a little bit milder, though, across portions of southern Utah, with St. George close to 70 degrees. So here is your evening forecast for the Wasatch Front. We're going to keep it cloudy, maybe a shower or two for the next 30 to 60 minutes. I wouldn't really bring an umbrella unless you're going to be outdoors for the next 30 to 60 minutes, but bundle up. You'll need that heavier coat. Temperatures will kind of stay in the 40s. And then later tonight, I am not forecasting a freeze for the Wasatch Front, but some of those colder spots outside of the Wasatch Front will be at or below freezing. So clearing conditions and drying weather as we head into tomorrow morning. But what about the rest of the week? I'll let you know when temperatures will be warming back up, maybe some 60s and 70s in the forecast. We'll have that weekend forecast in just a few more minutes. And Brian, you were telling me you're going to be indoors, where it's probably a little bit warmer for your 7 o'clock newscast.
We are. 7 o'clock, KMYU and KJS tonight. The entire half hour, we're going to be inside. It's going to be great. We're going to talk to Mike Folta, radio broadcaster for the Utah Mammoth. Also, our Jenna Fink will talk to us about what it was like in Vegas for games 1 and 2. And then we'll, of course, give way to dropping the puck here for game 4. So we're hoping those raindrops stop. Heidi, back inside you.
All right, looks fun. This weather feels appropriate for hockey, so sorry you have to get a little soggy out there. We'll keep watching.